What up, world? Happy Wednesday, and welcome back to another edition of Popdust Presents. I'm your host, Deascent, and Irish eyes are smiling upon us in Times Square today. My guests today hail all the way from Dublin, Ireland. They just released their new album, From Bear Creek to Dame Street. Guys, give them a little introduction to who you are.
Hello everybody. Yeah, so as we said and as Deascent said, introduced us, we're Hudson Taylor.
This is Alfie. I'm Harry. We're brothers. We're from Dublin.
Here with us today we have Tig over here on the fiddle. Say hello, Tig. We have his brother Oisín here on the keys and the harmonica, and we have our sister Holly singing vocals and doing percussion as well.
So, guys, once again from Dublin, Ireland, and you come from a musical family. Your parents were somewhat in the arts, you would like to say?
Yeah.
So tell the people a little bit about your upbringing and your background as far as music goes.
Sure, yeah. Our father was a musician, played piano and trumpet, and influenced me to start doing that at a young age. Alfie was influenced by our mum being a dancer. Our mum was a dancer in her youth, and Alfie kind of did a bit of Irish dancing for about 10 years. And then about 10 years ago, we were in our teenage years, we started making music together for the first time, and and we just haven't really looked back since, I suppose. Now we're here with you, talking to you in New York City.
Yeah, funny how things work out.
Yeah.
So you guys actually started, as far as music goes, with busking.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What was that whole experience like? Because busking is a huge part of New York culture. You go to subways, you go to parks, you see people busking no matter the weather, no matter the time of day. So what was it like busking across the pond, in a sense?
Well, even here, there's some great buskers here, like you said, on the subways and stuff. We like to see it as how we're still learning now, but how we kind of picked everything up.
It's a good way to hone the craft of keeping in the attention of an audience, or how to project your voice.
After the first time, we kind of lost our nerves. We were really, really shy and quite scared about going busking for the first time. But after that, it became easier.
We actually met these guys, Tig and Oisín, on the street as well. So they were busking.
And then there's
on the street. We were busking all together then, basically, and then they've kind of formed part of the backing band.
And then you have strength in numbers as well, But we also, I find in a songwriting perspective, we were playing other people's songs all the time. Initially, people would walk by and maybe stop if they heard a song they know. And when we played our own songs, no one would stop, So that kind of made us think, we better get better at songwriting and try and write songs that have a similar appeal to the songs that people are stopping.
It's also a really good way to gauge a city. Like if you've never been to a certain city before, we did it when we were going around Europe. We'd be playing a show, and then maybe during the daytime we'd go out to the pedestrian area and just play on the street before the show. You might sell a few extra tickets, or you just kind of get a feel for the city that you're in. We've yet to busk in New York, but
I mean, I can see this, being at Grand Central Station. I'll stop.
Do you think so?
Watch you guys do your thing.
Nice.
So, guys from Dublin, but you moved to the UK to kind of hone your chops, so to speak, and get a record deal. And I think after a year's time, you guys wound up with a record deal. So, pretty much did the groundwork, beat the pavement, literally and figuratively. Put out a string of albums, string of projects, and now your new project is out now. So what's the transition been like, from busking to being a full-fledged artist right now?
Well, we're still busking right now. This is very much like, except for the grand piano.
We have a hat down here if anyone wants to donate.
We also take PayPal and Bitcoin.
I mean, it's really they're quite similar, and especially we're currently on a support tour with another Irish artist, Hosier, and we're playing to his audiences. All of the gigs were sold out before we were announced, so there's not very many people that would have maybe heard of us. So it's basically playing to a completely fresh new audience. It's the first time playing these size venues, and in a way, it's kind of like busking, because you're just trying to win over a crowd. Well, actually, you're there to warm them up, really, but you're trying to win them over as well, so that hopefully we can come back and, in a few months' time, and maybe do our own show, more of our own shows. So.
Awesome. So, with this tour, how has it been in relation to inspiration and songwriting for coming up with later projects? Because I'm sure as artists, you guys are still thinking, you're still creating, even though with this new project out right now. So, what's the inspiration been like being on tour?
I like to kind of see touring as a way to pick up and be inspired. They're traveling all the time. Like New York City's a really inspiring place, as of Toronto, Montreal, and everything. Try and write stuff down every day, what I'm doing, who I'm seeing, little bits of conversation here and there. It's quite hard to finish songs on the road, so yeah, it's just that time while you're traveling, just taking it in, talking to people, and experiencing new things.
I already feel like we're going to write a song that has the word decent in it, I think.
There you go. Very, very inspired, as you can see. So this new project from Bear Creek to Dame Street, once again, you guys pretty much been through the rigmarole of being on the street and coming up as artists, learning and growing. What was it like going into making this project?
Yeah, well, so this project's kind of interesting for us because it's kind of like we think we're releasing it as a vinyl on the road, but it kind of works like that in a way in the streaming as well because it's got two sides to it. The first 4 songs are new songs that have been kind of written in the last year or two, and they were recorded in a studio, and then the other 4 songs are taken from a live show that we did earlier this year. We're predominantly a live band. We do a lot of gigging, and to our own surprise, we actually hadn't released any live gig recorded music. So this EP or this mini album, we're kind of calling it. It's like a really nice business card for what we're about. Some new stuff and then some older stuff performed live at a headline show back home in Dublin.
Yeah, Bear Creek is the studio that we recorded in. That's in Seattle, and Dame Street is the street that the Olympia Theatre is on in Dublin, where we played the show that we recorded for the album.
Yeah, so the title has sort of a sentimental value to you guys.
Absolutely,
totally,
yeah.
Awesome. So who are some of your inspirations as musicians? Of course, you being from Dublin, Irish roots are super, super heavy, but are there any contemporary artists that you guys like and look up to?
I really like Conor O'Brien, who's the solo. I mean, he's the man who writes all the songs and is one of the guys of Villagers. He's an Irish dude. He's fantastic.
Yeah, myself too. I'm a big fan of Villagers. Blake Mills, I'm listening to a lot at the moment. He's a extraordinarily good guitarist and songwriter. And a lot of stuff. Spotify throws me some crazy stuff every now and again, and I
Alfie's got a particularly good playlist that we're all in awe of when we're on the road. It's just, everyone takes turns being the DJ in the van or in the bus or wherever you're traveling in. And I have to say, Alfie's collection has gotten pretty.
Alfie's fine with the aux.
It's not my music. Someone else made it. So,
But the way you
good.
sequence things,
Yeah,
the way that it flows,
got
you gotta take some
curation.
credit for it.
Yeah.
DJ Alfie on the aux.
Watch the space.
So, guys, thank you once again for stopping by. Your album, From Bear Creek to Dame Street.
That's right.
It's out now. You guys are at Beacon tonight.
Yes.
Again.
City Winery on Friday.
What he said. And where can you guys find you out on social media?
Well, our main website, HudsonTaylorMusic.com. Facebook, Hudson Taylor Music. Instagram, Hudson Taylor.
Yeah.
Twitter,
Hudson Taylor.
Yeah. Instagram is Tay Music. Yeah.
Very confusing.
Very confusing. Yeah. We have a lot of names.
But only one Hudson Taylor. There you go. But thank you guys for stopping by. Hope you guys killed tonight at Beacon. I know you guys will. You guys will kill it on Friday as well.
Thanks, Deascent.
Once again, give it up for Hudson Taylor. I am Deascent. Thank you for stopping by for another episode of Popdust Presents. Make sure you follow us on all social media at Popdust. Make sure you visit our website at popdust.com. Stick around. We got another act coming up for you. Peace.